Peptides with MSM. It is definitely really exciting. Joint, there's a lot of joint and health benefits from it. A lot is involved here. So he's standing by to share with you a little bit more about the product, and you can order it early right now.
Peptides, sneak peek. Oh, actually, it's marine collagen peptides plus MSM. A newer version that we introduced a few years ago. So you get both your marine collagen peptides and methyl sulfonomethane. We've been talking about collagen peptides, specifically marine collagen peptides, because to me that's the preferred source over bovine or porcine from cows or pigs or things like that. I prefer to get it from fish. But our marine collagen peptides, I've been talking about it for more than a decade, both for its benefits in terms of its beauty benefits, which I'll elaborate on, and also its benefits in terms of supporting joint health, which I'll talk further about. In our household, it's Muriel who focuses on the beauty benefits. I focus on the joint benefits, the connective tissue benefits. But all of the systems in our body, pretty much without exception, rely on collagen. Collagen is the predominant protein in our body. Collagen, I refer to it sort of as an integrating protein, that in so many tissues in our body, the matrix upon which the structure of those tissues depend, that matrix is collagen. And collagen peptides are generally referred to as a resistant protein. They're almost analogous to fiber. Fiber comes from plants. Fiber's not digestible. Fiber's not absorbable. That was always thought to be the case with collagen. Collagen is like the gristle if you're eating a steak or chicken or something like that, kind of that at the joints you notice that gristly material, that it was always thought to be indigestible. But if collagen is properly handled and properly hydrolyzed, and if its components, if those peptides are an appropriate molecular weight, they can in fact be digested and absorbed. And that has been proven in numerous scientific studies. What they do is they actually label those molecules in a fashion that they could note those labels incorporated into your body or into the animal or whatever they would be giving the marine collagen peptides to, which, by the way, I frequently put marine collagen peptides in Lincoln's and Marcel's water. They share that same collagen as we do. So it's important for not so much the beauty of my dogs, but certainly my dogs are very active, and I want to make sure that they have the appropriate tools to maintain their joint tissue. That's why I focus on marine collagen peptides. Obviously, why Muriel, and I think perhaps more folks, perhaps the majority of folks, reach for collagen peptides are the beauty benefits. Because to the extent we maintain better organized collagen layers in our skin is going to be less susceptible to wrinkling. Less susceptible, also, I've spoken about this before, and I'll talk about it a little bit more in a moment, less susceptible to cellulite. And you're probably scratching your head thinking, cellulite? How could collagen have anything to do with cellulite? I'll talk about it in a moment. But first, as I was saying before, collagen, typically a resistant protein, not capable of absorption. But because of the way our collagen is delivered, broken into smaller pieces that can, in fact, these peptides can, in fact, be absorbed. And we get our collagen from a company in Japan that's been doing collagen for a moment, about a century. So that would be considered a moment. And we could find collagen that's less expensive. In fact, I received just yesterday kind of bad news that probably by later this year, our cost of collagen is going to go up dramatically, probably as much as 40%. And that's, unfortunately, I guess I'm a little bit to blame, because of the broadcasts I have been doing over the last decade talking about the importance of collagen. I know that when I talk about things on television, only a small percentage of people will choose to get it, but they'll go to their health food store, grocery store, and they'll get collagen elsewhere. And we see more and more articles being published, both in scientific journals about the benefits of collagen, for beauty benefits and for joint connective tissue benefits. And we also see articles being written on the importance of collagen in all sorts of normal literature and magazines and newspapers. So as a result of that, the demand for collagen has skyrocketed. Probably over the last 3 years, I'd say it's probably gone up by 300 to 500%. And as a result of that, I've done my best. We've actually lowered the price on our collagen over the last several years, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to continue that in the future. Right now, our collagen is its best price ever. I suspect in the future we won't be seeing this price again, just given the nature of the marketplace. But of course, we'll do everything we can to acquire the collagen, the best collagen in the world, at the best price for you. But when we look at the beauty benefits of collagen, and I'll skip ahead a little bit to cellulite. When we talk about cellulite, what we're talking about is the appearance of fat beneath our skin, but seeing it through our skin. It's kind of that mottled appearance, often might be referred as sort of a cottage cheese kind of looking appearance. But what we're seeing is, and especially it's more common in women than in men, because the epidermis, the upper layers of the skin in women are thinner than in men. And those thinner layers obviously then don't, or can't, just by their nature of being thinner, can't hide what's below them as easily. And to the extent the collagen that comprises the layers of skin that lay on top of the layers of fat, to the extent that that collagen is better organized, and it's a very simple analysis that they're able to do in these scientific studies. If that collagen is better organized, then it does a better job hiding the layers of fat or hiding the texture of the layers of fat below. So again, better organized collagen, we talked about briefly before, is attributed to a lesser tendency to the wrinkling of the skin. And that was the original research on collagen peptides. It was looking at wrinkling of the skin specifically in the face, but it could have that impact, of course, throughout the body. And more recently, that exact same attribute of collagen, of delivering collagen and incorporating that collagen, and there's science that not only shows that when collagen is consumed, it's incorporated not just in the tissues, the stratum corneum, the tissues of our skin that we're interested in, but it's also incorporated into the critical tissues of our joints as well. It's been shown to be incorporated in both tissues, which is why the benefits have not just been observed, which I always like to say in terms of science, it's nice to observe a benefit. It's even better when you could observe why that benefit happens. That kind of completes the circle when you see the observed benefit and you could see the mechanism by which that benefit is delivered. In this case, you could see that the collagen peptides that are incorporated into those tissues result in better organized collagen layers. So if you're looking for an ingredient that is going to deliver both in terms of beauty or in terms of joint, this is going to be it. If you're interested in either one of those areas, I always say the foundational product for beauty is healthy hair, skin, and nails that we spoke about last weekend. The foundational product for our joints is really glucosamine and chondroitin. Many people ask if you take both, what would be the next product? I generally say omega-3 fatty acids because they're important for the radiance of our skin, the radiance of our hair, also integrated into healthy nails that aren't dry and brittle. But also omega-3s are part of the lubricating system in our joints as well. So just to kind of complete, those would be the three products that deliver the beauty benefits and the joint benefits all together. But marine collagen peptides, when we think about the structure of a body, and I tend to be someone who when I talk about my products, I tend to speak less about benefits. I certainly don't do what others do and kind of characterize them as drugs because nothing could be further from what they are. They're natural ingredients that if you simply look at the structure of your body, you can't escape the fact that collagen peptides are the most predominant protein in our body. You also can't escape the fact that as we get older, the organization of those collagen peptides change. And that change in the organization of those collagen peptides changes the appearance of our skin, the health of our skin, and it changes the function of our joints. So as long as we understand that these molecules are a critical, essential component, that are the predominant component in those systems, and that the changes that come with aging, the normal, natural age-related changes that we will all experience, those changes can be in terms of sort of retaining, as I like to say, the youthfulness, those changes can be adapted. That we either throw up our hands and say there's nothing we could do, that the collagen layers as they exist in our body are just going to age and there's nothing we can do about it. But that kind of flies in the face. That disagrees with the science that I've been reading for the last decade or so that says that we can deliver collagen peptides as long as we deliver them in the right form from the right source. And those collagen peptides can then be delivered to the skin where we're seeking benefits in terms of the collagen layers that predominate in our skin. And also, I should have mentioned previously, we had a Today's Special that we mentioned in June, our phytoceramides that deals with the moisturizing of our skin. And it sold out earlier than any product should have sold out. We ended up giving briefer airings, but it was essentially gone early in the afternoon. We were able to bring in some more ingredients, so for anyone who wants to take advantage of our June Today's Special, we'll have it available. We'll speak about it very briefly. That's our phytoceramide product. So that's going to be available. We'll talk about it throughout the day. So you could also take advantage of that. And that's Mother Nature's natural internal moisturizer. The reason why it kind of came to mind now, I was thinking about the structure of our skin. And the most important internal molecule for the moisturizing of our skin are phytoceramides or ceramides. And the most important structural molecule for our skin is collagen. And the only way to deliver peptides, those collagen peptides, is orally, by ingesting them, ingesting them the proper molecular size and in the proper form. There are now dozens and dozens of products that are on the market. You see them. I talked briefly about ceramides in terms of moisturizing the skin. I'm not aware of how ceramides can penetrate the skin to deliver their moisturizing benefits to the skin. I'm also not aware of marine collagen peptides or bovine collagen or porcine collagen. I'm not aware of any collagen peptides that can be delivered topically. You see them in dozens, if not hundreds, of topical skincare products, but you see them in hair care products as well. But I'm not aware of these are enormous molecules. These are large peptides. They are not capable of absorption when applied topically. I wish they were. It would make things simpler. But the way biotin is delivered, that we talked about with our healthy hair, skin, and nails, the way collagen peptides are delivered to be incorporated when your body is building those collagen layers that are responsible for that healthy, elastic, vibrant skin that we all enjoy. And same with our joints, the elasticity of our joints. When our body is delivering the raw materials, the building block, the peptides that make up collagen, when your body's delivering those peptides, from the beginning of time, the way those peptides were delivered was by way of our bloodstream. They're not delivered topically. They've never been delivered topically. They've never been proven to be delivered topically. So the way you deliver the raw materials to keep those tissues at their very best is by ingesting them. So your body knows what to do if it gets them. The trouble is most collagen products are not the proper form, not the proper molecular weight, not from the proper source. And that's something that since we started this product, we've done correctly. If you look at the reviews on this product, it's another incredibly positively reviewed product. As much praise as I might lavish on this product, it's incredibly positively reviewed. It's, I think, about 4.1 stars, which might seem a little bit low for a product of mine, a customer pick. But when I first introduced it, it was about 2 stars because it had a little bit of a fishy taste. In the decade since we introduced it, more than a decade, now it actually is taste neutral, has no taste at all, and it's incredibly soluble. Originally, it wasn't very soluble. You had to put it in a smoothie. You couldn't dissolve it in water. Now, if you mix it in water and let it sit for 2 minutes, it completely dissolves. It has no taste at all. So we have, and it's a slow process to do this mathematically, but the product has just gradually continued to climb in terms of its reviews. You will not find a better collagen peptide product anywhere in the world, because if there was a better source, that is exactly what I would be using. So I hope you take advantage of the best pricing we've ever had on it. As I said earlier, the incredible excitement and popularity of peptides, especially collagen, marine collagen peptides, it's grown so much. Demand is doubling and tripling that pricing will not be able to be the same in the future. So you'll see pricing go up everywhere, and as affordable as mine has become, it will be a little bit more expensive in the future, unfortunately. So we'll do our best, but at least we have this Today Special at our best pricing we've ever had in more than a decade. So enjoy, and I will see you later this evening.
Well, a big thanks to Andrew for that. It's going to be a good night, so I hope you can join us throughout the day tomorrow with that Today Special. I always learn so much from him. Total switch gear here. This is a chance we're going to move into electronics, and we're going to move into a way for you to sleep better at night with a little bit more peace of mind and knowing that potentially your personal information isn't going to become somebody else's, because you're going to be shredding all of your important documents. That goes from taxes to bank accounts to medical records to anything with your phone number, your name, your address, your social security number, any kind of account numbers. Oh my gosh, don't just rip them in half and throw them in the trash, because guess what? Oh my gosh, security fraud has become one of the biggest criminal activities in the world. It's not just exclusive to us, it's all over, but I want you to be prepared. I feel good about my Embassy shredder at home. I've had mine for quite a few years. It might be time for an upgrade for me, to be honest. This is a 10-sheet microcut paper shredder. It's got tons of great software to even enhance your security. We'll get to that in a second. But the shredder alone, it's our #1 brand. It's the #1 brand in the country. We get to do better prices than anybody. This sells for $119.99 on its own. Anywhere else, it's a $120 shredder, so you get $20 off right out of the gate and free shipping to your door. And it's not a lightweight machine to ship, so free shipping is a big deal. That software, it's $120 in software that's going to help you feel more protected, because you will be. And we even gave you the Hacker Up ebook, and we'll talk more about that. But it's a $250 bundle for all intents and purposes. But for our birthday, we took the price under $100. It's our only Embassy shredder at under $100. Every other model is much more expensive, but this one does the micro, or the cross shred. So we're going to talk a micro cut, not the cross shred. That was last year's technology, last decade's technology. Micro cut is going to make it into the smallest of pieces, so nobody could possibly put those pieces back together and come up with your account numbers, right, Bill?
Exactly, and that's really what we want at the end of the day. We want to make it harder for them, but easier for us. All our Embassies are customer picks, because there's the right footprint, tons of features, but more importantly, all those documents that we have lying around the house in a box, you know, in a drawer, we can shred them and get rid of them. That large window, one of our reviewers called it an instant gratification window, because you could see it just get shredded right before our eyes. You see how we put it on casters, so you can wheel it under a desk, wheel it out when you need it. You never have to take the lid off of this unit, because you have a pull-out drawer. Why is this pull-out drawer great? I take this out to the trash, and if you notice, which one's a tax document? Which one's a bank statement? This is that micro cut. It's so fine and so small, you cannot piece it back together. A lot of us have shredders at home because we know the value of our identity. Because you know, when we actually launched Embassy here about 5 years ago, the statistic was 1 in 10 of us fall victims to identity theft. That's a lot. That's 1 in 10.
And now
currently,
what is it?
It's 1 in 7.
Ooh.
It's actually on the rise. So those documents that are just sitting around, put them in, and you see what happens. So I'm not even counting the number of pages. That Social Security information, it's gone. I'm not even gonna count those. Medical records, done. And the thing is, it's unidentifiable. So you see the power and the performance. The big thing is get it home. Take advantage of that free shipping, because when you do see the clutter go away, when you do see the files that you've been holding on to gone, that feels great too. So it's security, but it's also about getting rid of the clutter at the end of the day too. So you want to just get this home and put it to the test. See what people have made shredding a customer pick.
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but it really does feel good. It's kind of therapeutic for when I do it. The only thing you will be able to discern a difference of is whether it's paper or whether it's credit cards or whether it's staples, because you can put everything through there 10 pages at a time and it's not going to jam it up. Incidentally, we have great colors, and I want to give you a kind of a little tour of those, because color matters, you know. If you've got an office environment, if it's for you, it's for a daughter, if it's for a son. We have black, we have the rose gold, my personal favorite. We also have the red. This is that burgundy. We've got silver, purple, and blue. It's like a denim blue. So they're all available right now. Blue is gonna go first, I'm told. I think we've sold about almost 3,000 of these over the last couple of days. It's an amazing price on this shredder, it really is.
Well, that's just it, because you're getting the shredder, you're getting rid of the clutter, you're doing it smart, but those other pieces of software are really important. Because you know, our information is not just on the printed page, it's also out there digitally and on our computers. So we're giving you a way to defend your hard drive, privacy cleaner, a hard disk shield, and this is that this e-book that you were talking about, that Hacker Up experience, a way to manage and protect your identity on social media. I mean, have you ever been?
That's important.
Totally. Have you been on social media and it's like, confirm your identity with your phone number or your zip code?
Oh gosh, and
like, that's
with
more of your
else
information
going on right now in the news about that, I mean, really, that's really important.
Speaking of the news, there's actually a case in the news right now where they're actually going through a lawyer's shred in his office.
Yes, they are.
And one of the commentators was like, could he have upgraded to crosscut? I mean, that's not even microcut, because I want to show you what has happened. A lot of us have shredders like this. This is shred from the 70s. And the thing is, you're trusting your credit score and your identity to something from the 70s. And this one piece of paper, that has identity, pertinent information on it. So don't use 40-year-old technology, because you know what happens? They figure it out. They pieced it together. So then a lot of us went to crosscut, which crosscut was definitely a better option. It's a little smaller of a shred. You can see the difference right here. But because this has been around for so long, they're able to even piece that together. This is what you're getting right now. It's microcut. It's a smaller, harder to decipher shred. It fills up the waste bin a lot less. And as you were talking about, it can go through credit cards. It can go through, I turned it off, it can go through the staples, because there's nothing worse when you have, you know, a stack of papers. You're like, oh wait, let me open up that envelope. Oh, we went through all our staples. But you can go through document after document, and that's really where you get the performance at the end of the day.
Shred. I just got, I found a hotel key in my purse. We should shred those after we check out, because there's personal information on those kinds of cards. All the documents, the things you get in the mail that are saying, hey, do you want to apply for a credit increase, or how would you like to transfer all your balances from that card to another card at 0% APR? Shred them. Shred them.
And that's really where it's exciting. That's the instant gratification. We hold on to the junk mail because guess what? Our identity is on there. And the thing is, we can't just throw these away. They pad these envelopes so we're forced to open them up. They put extra, you know, return envelopes. They put advertisements in there.
It's insane how many things I get for Tristan, my son, about opening credit cards. Like every single card known to man is sending him offers now that he's out of college and everything. It's like crazy.
So, great example. I was an identity theft victim actually my sophomore year of college.
That's right,
So freshman
Bill.
year, I signed up for every credit card because I got a Frisbee, a t-shirt. I got a swag, it was great. However, I paid the price. I was a victim of identity theft. I went to get my financial aid check for sophomore year, go to the window and like, oh, you don't qualify. I'm like, and the thing is, most of us don't realize we've been an identity theft victim until it's too late. Until we go to the window and we want our check, or until we expect our tax refund and someone else got it. You mentioned the kids in college. I think this is perfect because I actually have a small home office. So what I like about this particular one, it's the perfect price point, but it's also the perfect size.
Yeah, it is a good size.
I can wheel it underneath the desk. What I do is actually, I leave the drawer open, so then it's my waste bin. So I just throw away the large stuff, and then when I want to shred, I shut the drawer and I can shred.
And the machine weighs 14 pounds, so it is substantial. And so I'm pointing that out partly because free shipping on a 14-pound shredder is a really good deal. That's on us right now. And on a flex pay, it's a $20 bill. For peace of mind of knowing that you're not just taking those whatever mail comes in the mail or whatever documents have been sitting around for 7 years or whatever. Don't just tear things up, shred them. And I know some of us, if you go to a big company, if you work at a big company, you can take them and put them in their bins. But you know what? I just like feeling like I know I did it. I don't want it going into somebody else's bin to hopefully have them do the right thing for me. This is such an affordable way to really do the right thing. Quite honestly, it's the right thing. In the world that we live in today, we should be shredding everything.
And do it. I mean, I used to take my stack of stuff to the office because they had a better shredder than I did. But then I was nervous about who's going through the stack on my desk. So right here, I'm actually taking the lid off. You never have to take your lid off, but I want you to see the gears inside of here because you can see the strength and the muscle. And that's what gives you the microcut. It goes through 10 pages in staples. And the cool thing is, this has a nice heft to it. I'm gonna put it down back on the base. I want you to hear that. I mean, that is solid. And the thing about that, that's what ships to you for free. But another thing in terms of Embassy, so you get the Embassy, you get the software, we're even giving you a trash liner and a lubricant sheet. But look how they thought of everything. There's little hooks in the bin. So it's not gonna fall down. That's Embassy just thinking of how we live our lives, what we want. I put the bin right back inside and I walk away and I walk up to my shredder. I don't have to do this. Because literally, it's 1 in 7 of us. I mean, there's 7 people in the studio right now. But when I can just shred whatever, get rid of the clutter, get rid of the stuff I've been holding on to. Like, I got one of these for my mom, because for 4 years sitting in the garage were boxes that she was moving around all the time from when my grandmother had passed away, estate papers.
That's right, yeah.
And she couldn't just throw them away because they're family information. I got her one of these, because what was she? She was waiting for that one day at the school or at the bank where she could bring all her shred in, and then hopefully they would take care of it. This way she was able to do it in front of the TV. And you see it's not overheating, it doesn't jam. You mentioned that hotel room key, done. Credit
cards, hotel room keys, staples. Yep. The other thing I do is I use my waste, if you will, as packing material. So when I'm sending gifts to friends and family, I just use that. So I just, you know, it's my little way of going green as much as I can. Well, it does take up a lot less room too when it's a microcut.
And the thing is, this is that 70s strip shred, that 30-piece puzzle. But I mean, Cal, you can see plain as day, I can too. There's someone's phone number, there's someone's address. Can't really use this as packing material because one slip could be someone's identity. That's a slip of your identity.
And you know what? You taught me something. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I interrupt your thought.
The same 100 pages. This is microcut. It's a smaller bag. But really, you can't identify anything.
There's not a possibility of putting anything together. I see maybe half of a letter here.
And I've used this too as packing material.
Have you? Yeah. Good. Yeah, feels good, right? It's a little thing, but what I was going to say that Bill taught me is that once you take and put your trash to the street before, trash day, that's public. That's public property. So anybody could potentially just go into your trash can and pull out whatever pages they want, and that's just not a risk I'm willing to take, and I don't want you to either, because from what I've heard, having your identity stolen is a nightmare. It takes years to fix and remedy, if not thousands of dollars, and just the headache that it could be. When I've got an option to be able to just shred and know that I'm minimizing that risk, I'm all in. Well, I hope you are too.
A lot of us think, oh, someone got my identity, I got to call the 1 credit card or the 3 credit bureaus. You have to fill out this 68-page document with the Federal Trade Commission to monitor and prove who you are, say who you are. And that's not just one time. That's for years to come. That's why we went to the Federal Trade Commission's webpage, and this is what they told us. There's many steps a consumer can take to reduce the risk of being an identity theft victim. For example, closely guard your social security number. We get that. But they go as far as to say, shred charge receipts, shred credit applications, shred other sensitive documents. That other's gonna be different for a dorm room, for a home office, for, a kid, anywhere. Because, that's just it. We all have pertinent information. It comes off the printer, it comes in filing cabinets, it comes in the mail. And when we can just shred it, get rid of the clutter, like you said, it was therapeutic. We like to call it shredding therapy because it does. It gets that, I need to take care of that. I need to dispose of that. I'm just gonna load it up. And the thing is, you see what happens? It just all gets crumpled up and disappears.
Gobbles it up.
And then when you put this out at the curb, what was the credit card offer? What's the medical record? And I just look at this. Remember that one piece I took the true risk of? Look at how much space that one takes up versus all this. And you know what? Yes, there are dumpster divers, but then there's even the privacy factor. Have you ever had a windy night, your garbage can gets knocked over? And then your neighbors know that you have a legal thing going on, or a paycheck stub, or prescription information. You know what? Don't even risk it. I don't need it anymore. I scanned it. Whatever. Gone.
And you know what? 10 sheets at a time. Yep. That's another benefit. I mean, it takes multiple pages and credit cards and staples, and this is definitely a great buy on a shredder from a name brand that it's just a bestseller nationwide. Can you find Embassy in any big store? Yes, you can. You're going to spend $120 on the same shredder. We're giving it to you for $20 less. Added the free shipping, so there's an additional savings. Plus, we're giving you so much great software. It's $120 in software. It includes Hard Disk Shield, Ransomware Defender, Smart Privacy Cleaner, and the Hacker Up for your Facebook security. All of that being said, this is a $250 bundle that we're doing at a fraction of that cost, especially on a FlexPay. It's a $20 bill to know that you're doing the right thing, and maybe you've got yours, make sure your family members do. If you've got somebody starting out in their own apartment on their own for the first time.
And the thing is, that's just it. It's their first apartment, it's their first car. Kids and seniors are the most susceptible. 1 million more women a year. And the thing is, most of us don't realize, I'm gonna go get that new car. I'm gonna get that great financing deal. Oh, I'm not. Because someone has my identity. This is just the first line of defense. It's easy, it's a small footprint, it's great and affordable to get at home. Because the sooner you start shredding and getting that habit of junk mail and cleaning off the thing I just put through the scanner, it's gone and it feels great to get rid of it.
You know, and the truth is, we're not here trying to scare you or alarm you. I mean, this is just a fact of life. We should just be taking care of this, and when you can do it at home, in your own convenient environment, it just makes sense. So all these colors are still here, black and rose, blue, most limited, purple, silver, burgundy, burgundy and red. Everybody gets the whole software bundle, and I like this software.
And realize we'll have Embassy again, because you guys like our embassies, but all of them are going to be more expensive and bigger. This is perfect.
Yeah, thank you. It's a sweet spot for all of us. 566-366. Do you know what Bill and I have next? We have an iPad coming up. It's really exciting. We've got options for you. We've got the best price anywhere in the country. Financing opportunities as well. That's coming up right after this.
Have you signed up for your HSN email? Sign up for HSN emails now to stay connected to our hottest deals of the week. You'll even receive exclusive coupons. Never miss a today's special. We'll send you the scoop on our best value of the day straight to your inbox. Head on over to hsn.com now and search email to sign up today.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
It's our birthday. Apply for the HSN credit card and party like a VIP. Instantly get $25 off when you're approved. Plus enjoy extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. And the gifts keep on coming. You'll get VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and no annual fee. Apply now and celebrate like never before. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
I'm so excited. It not only is an Apple iPad at HSN, amazing pricing, it's our today's special number 2. This is something we have to feature for a couple of days as a really, really amazing, when you think about, it's always considered the high watermark of quality and sophistication and expertise and use. And there we were having some fun before the show. Yes, it's got a great camera. You can have a ton of fun with it. But what I think is so exciting about what we get to do today is offer you basically your choice of either a 32 gig or you want to quadruple that for another $100 and get 128 gig. Most people from an earlier airing have been all over that 128 gig. Why not for another $100? And it is the legit. It's the real deal. It's the Apple iPad. It is the one with all the bells and the whistles. It's got such a fun user interfacing kind of experience. And once you buy Apple, it really invites you into this ecosystem that supports your iPads and your iPods and your iMacs and your MacBooks and your iTunes, and everything is just its own little world, and I love it. Now, here's the only thing, and then we're gonna have some fun and get into the meat of the Apple iPad. There's a choice in the size, as I shared with you, the 32 gig or the 128 gig. And then, once you decide which way to go there, we're gonna give you a choice of case, because those are included as well. These are magnetic keyboard cases. You can choose the red, there's a blue, there's a rose, there's a gold, there's a silver, or there's a black. And then the other choice you have, which is really neat, you can pick your favorite color in the actual iPad. This is the space gray. It comes with the black front, or if you want the gold or the silver, it comes with the white face right here. So that's what kind of frames your experience. The 32 gig, I'm told, is in silver the most limited option. In the 128 gig, the space gray is the most limited. And I say that because this is a very temporary low price. This normally, we will do this in the future at $100 more for each one of the sizes, or in terms of its memory. But I say, if you've been in the market Or maybe you got a tablet that, you know what, you loved, but it kind of petered out on you because it was what the kids were using and they were a little hard on it. Boy, what an opportunity to get an iPad, the real deal. Like, this is the one that you get when you go to that fancy store in the mall. But we get to do it at HSN, not only at a special price, throw in extra goodies, which I'm gonna share with you. It comes with the stylus, it comes with this 2 years of tech support, that's included. Can you imagine? I mean, I know I used to pay $100 a year for AppleCare for just, you know, my at-home computer. And then the other thing I wanted to point out, and that's great because that's included, no charge to you, and that's 24/7, 365 US-based support, whether it's emailing or chatting on the, you know, with each other or on the phone. That's entirely up to you. Last thing I'm gonna share, and then we're gonna have some fun, I promise. VIP financing. This, it really is pretty neat. If you have an HSN card, you can spread these payments out over the next, I think it's 9 months, yeah. So it makes it $55 and I think 55 cents a month to get yourself the 28 gig. If you want the 128 gig, which is 4 times the memory, it's just another $100. And so that, oh, that's the $55. Phenomenal. For the smaller size, it's $44 a month and a few pennies. So in either way you want to go, it's $44 to $55 a month by using VIP financing and HSN cards. The rest of you, if you want to use any other major credit card, we also have this for you on, I'm going to double check here in terms of how many payments we put this on for you. Looks like it's 6. So $66 or so to get either or, and we're going to now get into the good stuff because, Bill, this isn't like a look-alike.
No, this is the one that started it all.
Yes.
And the thing is, Jess said, we've all kind of gravitated towards the tablets because it's bigger and more convenient than our phones. But if you're like my aunt who, you know, she's like, I'm gonna try this tablet thing. She got a no-name brand, it lasted her about a year. And she realized, you know what, I like it. I'm watching TV on here. I'm checking my emails on a bigger, more visual screen. So then after that one didn't last, she got another one. And then finally, after going through 2 other tablets, she's like, maybe I should invest in Apple. And this is what I wanna encourage you to do. This is one of the original Apple iPads. It still works, because that's what happens when you make this investment. It's quality, it's gonna last, it doesn't get as many viruses. So maybe you're upgrading tonight to one of the latest with the latest operating systems, and you can hand this one off to the kids for their tablet time, or give it to grandma or my mom, because we did that too. We gave mom a tablet she'd never seen before. She's like, I don't get it, it's too hard to operate. So finally we got her an Apple. Well, handed her down an Apple because I upgraded mine and got her the old one, and she knew exactly what to do with it because that's why Apple has been so successful. Sure, it's shiny and it looks great, but if it was too complicated, it would be, no, not worth it. So you get a high-definition rear-facing camera for high-definition video and still cameras. One thing I really can't stress enough, though, you're getting it here at HSN with the financing and all the extras. Apple still stands by your purchase. You want to take this into the Apple store, ask them any question, they will still stand by you and help you out. But only us, we're giving you that 2 years of Total Tech Premium. So if you get a new phone, if you get a new printer, they're gonna help you out as well. And cool part about Total Tech Premium, they do not close.
Exactly, 24/7,
right.
365 days a year, right here in the US.
So you always have that at the ready when you need it. But really, it's get it home and start to play with it. I did a double take a second ago because you said you're quadrupling the memory for $100.
Yeah.
When we first launched to go from 16 gigabytes to 32 gigabytes, if you double the memory, it was $100.
Oh my gosh, and so now we go from 30.
It's a big jump.
It is a big jump. So most people are gonna wish they would have gone bigger if they didn't. I'm just putting that out there, and I say that because 128 is definitely outselling the 32 gig. But if it's a 32 gig because you want this for your kids, or you know, you're just gonna be using it on a lighter basis, the thing is, I mean, apps and videos and games, all those things take up a lot of space.
And so what I just want to show you right now, like you're talking about all the apps and all the stuff we have stored on here. So just look at this. Took a photo, which is great, but at the 128 gigabytes, that's a lot of photos. That's a lot of music you can store in here, games and stuff to keep everyone occupied. But really where it's successful, I want to share this photo with Callie. So, maybe I should post it on Facebook.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe I should put it in an email.
Fine.
But see how intuitive this is? Facebook's right there. I want to send it to my printer icon's right there. But also they have this thing called AirDrop. So I want to share it with Callie.
I like AirDrop a lot.
Isn't AirDrop great?
When I go on any kind of trip with my son.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
And the thing is, I actually look at the tablet right in front of you.
Okay.
without having to ask Callie what her email is, what her phone or her phone number is to text it to her.
I accept.
I was able to send it to her just because we're on the same network or we have the same contact information. That is Apple just making it so user-friendly to share information, to collect information. And now, this is actually a perfect shot because you can see the difference between the black bezel and the white bezel. Remember, if you get the black bezel, it has a space gray finish on the back. And then if you get the white, it's either gold or silver.
They're both. They're all three really, really stunning.
And talking about stunning, the screen is even better on this one. The operating system.
Good catch there, Billy.
You want to catch these because you do want to take this with you everywhere. And actually, you just saw what happened. That's why the number one thing people get when they leave an Apple store with a product is they want to get a case. They also want to pick up maybe a screen protector, which we have an option as well. I highly recommend the screen protector. That is the only purchase I would encourage you to get extra, and they are available for your iPads here. The case is included. You don't have to pay a dime for that. And it's a souped-up case, too.
It is a nice case.
Yeah. So just so you know, this is that screen protector. The yellow is just a film that you peel off so you can actually help place it into place. But this is patented technology. It's smooth as glass, and it's just really great. It's from one of the top brands out there. Actually, you have one on mine right now. You can't even tell. It's scratch resistant and everything, but that's a nice upgrade. But really, it's just getting it home and navigating and having fun with it.
Just to let you know, the screen shield is 613496. We don't have a lot of those. I think we've got about 250.
Perfect. And the thing is, when you upgrade it, you're going to be glad you have it because it's just easy to use. So the thing is, I just was able to share those photos with Callie and I, which is just awesome. But then when you have them, that's where you start to have fun with it. That's when you have this tablet that is so razor thin because, you know, it's gonna be your email, it's gonna be your entertainment. And that's just it. The first tablets, because remember, Apple started it all, it was about entertainment. Being able to watch YouTube or Netflix and check an email. But it's really progressed because you now have desktop quality caliber processing at the end of the day. You have apps that are specifically designed for Apple. So they're going to look good. They're going to be safe and secure, which we can all appreciate. And because this is one of the latest iPads, you're getting more features. Yes, you get a great front-facing camera. You also have finger touch ID. Why is that awesome?
Oh, that is so key right now.
That was Brett Chuckerman's number one thing.
I love this feature. Mine doesn't have this. Oh, it's good.
Because you got an older one, but it still works. Have you ever tried to log in for banking? And it's like, what's the password here? What's capitalized there? Don't worry about it. You want to check in with your Arlo or even download an app. So, oh, it needs my password. What's my password?
Watch this.
Boom. It's my thumbprint. It's that simple.
Love that feature.
And remember, these apps, whether it's an Arlo that we have, whether it's something we're going to get, the highest regimen of standards are for Apple. So they're always going to look good. And you see how quickly I'm able to jump into my Arlo? I can see my mom. She's at the door. She's getting the mail. Oh, poor mom. She's getting the mail. She's about to go walk the dog. And the thing is, you can easily see how fast and responsive this is because of what you're getting with Apple. So whether I jump onto Netflix, jump into YouTube, the finger touch ID, and then this is another fun example of how it's an elevated system. We're over here and maybe I'm sending text messages to family and friends. So I'm text messaging, boom. So here's all my text messages, but I want to drop in a photo. How do I do that? With the new operating system, I have the ability to actually split the screen. So right over here, I can be text messaging and emailing and can have my entire photo library over here. But wait, this is where people get confused.
That is awesome, the split screen. That's new to me too.
How do I get a picture from text messages or into my email? It's pretty much this. I'm stealing Aaron Berger's one-finger demo. Boom, just like that.
Look at that.
And I just dropped it into a text message.
That's
and it's
so
that
cool.
simple and intuitive. Oh, maybe I want to add a picture of Guy on the birthday month right over here. Boom, I can send 2 pictures. So I'm gonna send this picture over here, boom, just like that. And I sent those 2 text messages with a picture from my tablet.
You just touched the screen and that all happened.
And that's the split screen experience, which you can only do on this latest operating system.
I was gonna say, this is the latest operating system. So I wanted everybody to be assured this is not like, oh, okay, well, we're here with something that's outdated at a better price. This is exactly what you'd find if you go to an Apple store, but you're just gonna spend more there. You're not gonna get the case. I don't know how much you have to spend for that, but cases are not inexpensive, especially this magnetic keyboard case. And then, of course, you're not gonna get the extra 2 years of tech support that we include. So we do really do, I think, a phenomenal job. Do you have a whole folder on you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and it's growing.
Oh, the hairstyles over the years, I can only imagine. No, but it's really, really amazing when you think about us being able to turn around a sale price on a name brand like Apple. They don't put their products on sale, Bill.
They don't need to. When it has this quality and it's the top one out there in the industry, that's where you realize it's just fun and exciting. So what you saw over here was with 128 gigabytes of storage. I mean, you have photos going way back. Christmases past, vacations past, and all of that. But how do you find them all? I can easily go over here. I can type in the search button right up at the top. I can type in Callie's name. Boom, person. and it just found all those photos because it has facial recognition. And the cool thing about it is I think sometimes it gives you a date at the top from May 2013. I mean, that's how far back in terms of being able to access storage and to find photos and have fun with it. Okay, we have a few duplicates in here, but that's fine.
That's so neat, though, the way it organizes for us.
Oh, completely. I mean, have you ever been, honey, where's that photo with the Christmas tree?
I'm going to type in
tree, and all the photos with Christmas trees pop up right there. It does the delineate. I love this one. That's not even a Christmas tree, but it's the shape of a Christmas tree. I mean, that's where it's just Apple is smarter than us sometimes, and that's where we look better, and that's where we perform better. I mean, we love to, you know, make movies and watch movies, right? But normally we have to take all these little video clips that we've collected from vacations and all this stuff and then download them onto, you know, the desktop. Now I can actually have iMovie experience right over here. And this is, I did this earlier, so let me see if I can undo it. Boom. My niece went to a baseball game. She ran around the bases a little slow, but you know, just like that, which is cute. But you know what? This is what you can do with Apple. It's so easy. Because there's different icons down here. You know, whether I want to do an action, I want to speed it up, I want to increase the volume. I don't go to the turtle, I go to the rabbit. I mean, think about it. I mean, it's so simple for anyone.
You know,
and now look at her. Really fast. And that's where you have fun and you get creative.
What a great point you're making, because I think that is why, when I started with the whole, you know, Apple family, it is its own ecosystem, and it's a wonderful thing how everything interfaces with each other. But I remember, and I think I've shared this with you, Bill, and I know I've shared it on the air, I used to be so scared of technology, and I just, because it was just difficult to me, it just didn't click in my brain. Until I started using Apple. And maybe it's because they use user-friendly icons. I have learned so much more since I've been working with an iPad, and you know, all the Apple products are just really, really outstanding, which is why I said at the beginning, they are considered the high watermark of quality and sophistication and expertise and use, and the quality is just always there. It does come with a full year, and then we give you 2 extra years of the tech support, no charge. That's in, you know, on us. If you want to add more to that, you can ask about our Protection Plus plan, because sometimes we're hard on our things and things drop and we spill things on it. Go ahead.
Well, I just totally forgotten. I was captivated by what we were doing. But I want to remind you in terms of what you are getting. You see how it has this case. The black case is not just a case. It has a built-in keyboard, which is awesome. I love the fact that the keyboard, maybe I want to leave it at home because I don't need it. It's magnetic, so I can actually just pop it out, which is great. But this is really what's phenomenal. Because you were talking about the Protection Plus.
Yeah, here it is. You can ask our sales reps about it. There's no deductibles, and it's just a great assurance package, really. It's like your plan B, or your, I guess it's like having life insurance or car insurance or house insurance.
It's peace of mind. I mean, because you'll have this not just, you know, for one family vacation, you have it for a while. So this is what happens. Maybe a woman up front, actually, who works up front, who welcomes us every day, she got this exact one because she was going back to school. So she wanted to be able to take notes and all of this. But you see what happens with the digital keyboard? I have this much typing space and I have this much typing space and working space. So this is another great option. But also there's a microphone here at the bottom where I don't even have to type. I can just speak my book report, have it record a lecture, exclamation point. That's phenomenal too. But because you're shopping at HSN, look what happens. I want to keep typing. Give me back my keyboard. But I don't want to share the screen. Because remember, my case has that keyboard. I'm going to turn it on, and all of a sudden it's going to connect via Bluetooth. My keyboard disappeared, right? But I can still have that tactile experience, which is really awesome. But going back to word processing and getting more stuff done. So I showed you movie making and, again, different user-friendly options. Okay, I want to drop in a different photo over here. How do I do that? Wait, did I save it? Do I have to close it out? Or because you have the latest operating system, I can open up any of these apps at the same time. I can drag over here my photos. I can, you know, then, remember, how do I get a photo from here to here? It's literally just drag and drop. So, I'm still on all my Christmas tree photos.
Finger.
So I can back out and things. I'm fully navigating around, should I go birthday or should I go Cali? I'm gonna go birthday. Boom. And the thing is, boom.
Hey.
I just added a photo to my book report. I can actually send this to the printer and put it in the email format because now I have that split screen experience. We used to not be able to do this with Apple. With this one we can. Now I have fingerprint ID to easily log in and out of different programs when I need to. So you're not sacrificing any performance, you're gaining performance because you're getting one of the latest from Apple.
And I know many of you are like, well, which one am I gonna do? And you know, we do have both options, the 32 gig, but for another $100 you can quadruple that. And I think about whether it's pictures or the videos, or if you're a gamer, or if you're gonna download movies or books, you know, all that stuff takes space. And, you know, for just another $100 to quadruple your space, that just, to me, makes sense, especially when you don't have to pay for all of it at once. You know, it's a little bit at a time, and that's what FlexPay is. It's not like a layaway, we get, you know, give us a little and we'll wait till you give us all of it to get you the product. You will literally get delivery on your favorite iPad in terms of color and all the specifics, which I'll remind you of in a second, in a couple of days. And then you have a month to play with it. Can you, they wouldn't let you do that at the Apple Store. They would never let you come back and say, yeah. I mean, and you know what? You can take your pad and bring it to the store if you want to take classes or learn something there too. And like you said, Bill, this is like the same Apple product that if you want to take it in, you certainly can, and they will service you. No question about it. But with about 500 of you, and this is, I think, our second look at our today special number 2 from Apple. It really is a special opportunity. You can see at the bottom of the screen with regular FlexPay, it's between $66.66 to a little more than $83 on any major credit card, debit card, PayPal. All of you are welcome to shop for this brand and this item right here and now. And if you do have an HSN card, you can actually use 9 months of FlexPay. It's our special way of financing this for you. We don't charge you interest on those payments. We are your bank. We hold the balance, but you get to spend as little as between $55 and $66 a month by using VIP financing. And that's a pretty wonderful opportunity. And as you're ordering, and I know this one is, you know, it's a rare temporary price break. That's the information if you don't have the card yet. You can call and apply. Because the minute you get approved, you can actually take up to $25 off your first purchase and already be eligible for that VIP financing. So 75950 is the item number. We've got just a few minutes left in the presentation, and I found the cutest picture of Guy Yovan I've ever seen in my life.
You're just such a dear friend. And the thing is, this is where you have fun with it, where you can show those funny photos from a birthday or vacation. I love this boy. I think we should send it to him.
I think we should.
Yeah, or post it on social media, because we can easily do that.
We would never do that, Guy, if you're watching. Okay.
But send it to me. Yeah. But also, I want to remind you of the power you're getting. This is so razor thin. All the other tablets that are out there, and I'm not going to name the names, they want to be Apple. And the thing is, you're not sacrificing any performance. I want to just show you what's going on down here. I'm actually watching a video of a map, a flyover, which takes a lot of processing power, and I'm watching YouTube right over here. I have the ability to have 2 movies going at the same time. A tablet can't do that. Normally it's one or the other. Or, you know, you're watching an educational video or something like that, and you have to close it down to take a nap, to take notes. Or you have to have pen and paper. Remember those, pen and paper? But the thing is, what you can do is you just swipe up from the bottom and have all these different options at my disposal. Drop in an email, drop in a text message, bring my notes right up over here. So as Shannon's, you know, talking about Keith Urban, I can actually take different notes. Like back out of this one, I want to start a new one. Well, actually, it's a new, I'm not even taking notes. I'm in a word processing document, which is totally fine. I'm not limited with Apple, which is great. And at the end of the day, why are you not limited? You have the Apple App Store, which, remember, all the apps out there, when they are designed, the highest standard is Apple in terms of graphics, in terms of user-friendly, in terms of security.
It's very true.
I got to tell you, Helen Keeney said it best. She's like, she's had more colds than her Apple. And the thing is, that's just reassuring when you invest in this, because you do want it to be user-friendly. And you know what? New stuff's gonna come online all the time. That's why having 2 years of tech support is just phenomenal, a way to hold your hand. You don't even get that at Apple. So 2 years of total tech premium, great. A lot of other apps to just really have fun and navigate around. But you're gonna be so surprised, because yes, I've created a movie, I did word processing, which, by the way, word processing on Apple's Pages and Excel is called Numbers. You still have access to the PC world too.
Oh, that's right. Boy, there's been a lot of improvements since I got mine. Also, you get Office Suite, which will remind you of. It has a 10-hour battery life, I wanted to remind you of. And everything else, if you were just tuning in, I wanted to remind you of which choices are still available. This is obviously not going to be a permanent price break. This is only while supplies last, and this is these are the choices. If you like this space gray, it has the black bezel in the front. If you like the rose or the gold or the silver, it has the white bezel front. And that's your choice. 1, 2, 3 choices in terms of the actual iPad. Then, which color case do you want? We've got red and blue and rose gold and silver and black. And that's the magnetic keyboard case that we've seen Bill using. You get the stylus included. You get 2 years of this wonderful total tech support. This is 24/7, 365 days a year, US-based support. Whether it's a simple question, whether you just don't know what the heck to do, you're challenged because something is just not working the way you thought it was going, they're there for you to talk to. You can email with each other, you can chat that way. It's just a wonderful extra support.
And that's just it. You only get it here. You only get the extras of that here. Another quick extra to remind you is if you want to get that screen protector. Just peace of mind so it doesn't get scratched, doesn't get foggy. It's just a simple way. It's actually patented technology. So easy to place over the screen, which I got to tell you, this one actually already has one on here, but you peel off this part and then you place it down. They've just made it so user-friendly. And I got to tell you, oops, that's a bad hairline. But got to tell you, the original one, to replace your screen, it can be about $100. On the newer ones, it's a little more expensive. So getting that screen protector, it's well worth it.
And another reason to get Protection Plus.
And so right over here, I'm on the HSN app. And the thing is, I just pulled up our live feed, which is awesome. And the thing is, did you notice any buffering at all? No. Do you notice I could actually try to bring it up full screen if I'd like to? Or better yet, maybe I'm watching, maybe I'm shopping, and then I want to open up an email. I have the option to open up an email, just swipe up. I have my email, I have my World Wide Web. I can take notes at the same time. I can have my notes overlay it, or I can actually have my notes allow me to do split screen. This is that new operating system, tons of options. And if that all doesn't get you in terms of better screen, better audio, here's a fun example. Traveling around summertime, right? Go to the airport and it's like, I need my Cosmo, I need my Glamour, I need my Gossip, I need whatever. Travel around with all those magazines. Or you can do it digitally. And a lot of people are like, Bill, it's not the same. I'm like, you're right, because you can't do this with your newsstand when you forgot your readers, you're getting tired on the flight.
Yay,
you can't do this with a printed magazine off the newsstand. So it's more interactive, you know, titles flying and all that. Or maybe you wanted those shoes and you try to take a photo of it, or you tear out the page from the doctor's office, or you just hit the link. And it takes you directly where you need to go. And the cool part about it is, whether it's summer travel season or something else, look what I'm traveling around with. My iPad. It does my emails, allows me to create movies, take photos.
It weighs a pound.
All these magazines, I can't watch a movie on here. I cannot take a photo or get my emails. But with this device, I can do so much. And the thing is, whether you put it in a, it's like say 18 months to 88 years old, it's intuitive. I mean, it's funny how you see kids today and they're swiping away.
It's very
like,
true.
Swipe right, swipe left. They know how to navigate for their own little apps and their own little fingers. Seniors do the same thing. I mean, FaceTiming. Have you tried to FaceTime or Skype with family and friends? We all have family all over the country. We miss events. We want to see them. We want to check in with them. And when it's too complicated, it's like, Mom, I want to FaceTime with you. It's like, oh, what button do I press? I don't know how to do it. The Wi-Fi doesn't work. It's pixelated. When you can go Apple, it's really just a cleaner experience all around, user-friendly, and looks great.
It is really, really true. There's so many proprietary features that Apple provides. Like you said, AirDrop. I use it all the time. When Tristan and I go on trips, and it's like we have 50 pictures to share with each other. We just like drop them. It's like one touch, and he receives a text saying accept, and he hits accept, and he's got all the pictures downloaded from the same memory and experience. I love that feature. AirPrint is another great thing. We're getting phone calls too, left and right. It's one of the most incredible opportunities because it is the legit iPad. This is not like, oh, it looks exactly like the Apple iPad that I see in the store, in the malls. It's the same product. We just get to offer the most extraordinary things because obviously we're a big company and we go directly to Apple and say we want this many, and we decide to take it to a certain price point to make it a special. Today's special number 2, very temporary price break. This is, I hear myself echoing in the background. That's kind of horrifying. I just encourage you to place your orders and, enjoy that peace of mind of, 30 days. You can try this and play with this. If you've been curious, who isn't curious about how much more user-friendly an Apple product can be? This is your way to give it a whirl.
And the thing is, what we're showing you right now is the built-in camera. Hi guys, we're FaceTiming with family and friends. I was able to connect really simple and really easily. And the thing is, what am I connecting through? Connecting through Apple. That little camera that's right over here at the tip, that's it. That's all you need. You need Wi-Fi, you just need, a great experience to see, the wedding ring, to see Mom, to send Christmas presents or birthday presents all the way across the country, but you can see them open them. Because it's not like, oh yeah, she really liked it, we meant to call you. It's like, no, it's like you FaceTime with me and I want to see them open it and see their face, and that's the payoff. And so you're going to be surprised with how often you use this. Because I got to tell you, I've tried paying bills on my phone. That sometimes I have to, what's my password? This is my password now with that finger touch ID.
That is a big upgrade. I love this. If you didn't see this, show again. And whether it's, you know, your bank or whatever you want to fingerprint
the App Store, you want to download a different app. I can't tell you how many parents are like, where did I get all these apps? Because their kids were like, yes, 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 versus having the access of just being able to download like that. Let's see, we can try to log into Arlo again. Boom, because this is what happens, whether it's banking, whether it's something, it's like, what's your ID? Oh,
that's some
crap.
Drives me.
Is it a capital or whatever? It's just like that. So now I'm logged in. And the thing is, remember, the apps that are out there, it's not just Apple certified apps. They are designed to look great on Apple, perform great on Apple. So whether it's Arlo, whether it's something else in terms of Netflix, I mean, we download and watch our movies.
And your favorite shows and series
and
binge watch. It's going to be
fast, and it's going to be great. And the thing is, at the end of the day, it's feather light. This becomes the TV for the kids in their room, or when you're traveling and you're stuck in grandma's guest room and she doesn't have cable in there because, you know, it's every few weeks that someone's over. You take the tablet with you. Stuck in the airport because you know what they're getting rid of on the airplanes? The overhead screens and even the screens in the seat in front of you, because we all have the screen in our lap. And that's really where, if you can get Apple, you're going to be using it a lot. You'll be surprised.
You really will love it. And again,
even
here's
for shopping.
Space Gray. Absolutely. Space Gray has the black bezel. The gold and the silver have the white bezel front. And then the case is included. You just have to pick your color. We've got red, blue, rose, gold, silver, or black. The stylus, 2 years of tech support. 75950 is the Today Special number 2 from Apple here at HSN. And we do have the Apple Watch, too.
Yes, not just the Apple Watch, but the latest Apple Watch, which is great.
Most recent.
So it's the Series 3. You pretty much have a choice of either the 38 millimeter or the 42 millimeter. Comes in about 4 different colors, and you have to realize it's more than just a watch. It pairs with your phone, but because it has this red dot, it actually is a cellular watch. You can actually have it on your cell plan. So that means you can get your phone calls, you can have your access to your music and your text messages and your emails, not just because the phone is within 30 feet, but because your watch is now on your phone plan.
And a birthday price, too. That's fantastic, right? 77763. You get either one home for less than $60 a month. Wow. Again, FlexPay is the way to go. When you want something, you don't have to pay for the whole thing here at HSN. We do FlexPay.